Hey everybody, just figured I'd throw on the live video because I'm just sitting here at the shop processing books and see how everybody's doing. Um, if everybody's stir crazy yet. No, seriously, I hope everybody's be safe out there and being safe, being smart. Um, I hope if you've got kids, they haven't driven you to complete insanity yet. Um, I know a couple people that I talk to are like, these kids. These kids. Hey, Steve. I was talking to you one place and then it flips right over. How are you today, buddy? Um, yeah, how's everybody doing out there today? It's weird that we're not doing Wednesday live videos. I talked to Drew for a while yesterday and he is very going stir crazy as well, even though he's part of the media and like goes out and has to do his media job things. Still, it's a little nerve wracking where it's like you can't get out of the house, you can't go see people. It's frustrating, you know. But hopefully, the 13th is, 2 weeks away, and hopefully we can at least open up the doors in some capacity by then. As I've been telling everybody that's asking, I'm not holding my breath, but at the same time, I can really hope for it, you know. So, what's everybody reading? What's everybody watching? Other than Tiger King, because can we talk about Tiger King? Like, has everybody watched it? How good it is? It's like watching a train wreck, but it's fantastic. You know, like a fantastic train wreck. So, we binge watched that this last weekend, and I've just been catching up on my reads. Like, I've got a stack of books at home like this that's been just kind of slowly doing this, and now I'm starting to get it back down there, get it back down to a acceptable level. Grabbing graphic novels that I haven't read. I sent off one of my customers, asked me to just drop something in the mail that he would dig, like, because he's into horror and stuff, and he knows we are too. And I recommended him Fell by Warren Ellis and Ben Temple-Smith, and he loved it so far. And it's one of my favorite. Really bizarre. If you've got a dark sense of humor, you know, it's great. What's Brittany say? I'm taking up a new hobby. Should be fun. Embroidery. Awesome. I am going to be hitting you up for cool embroidered things. Oh, the Cobra Kai. Heck yeah, man. I still need to watch that. That's on what, Yahoo or YouTube video? I've heard it's great. Like, that is some stuff right there to watch if you're a fan of the Karate Kid universe. Everybody tells me how just stellar it is. It's so good. So at some point I gotta sit down and binge it. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Thanks, man. It's been a long time, and we've been in quarantine. My robot quarantine, like, it can always be worse. Like, he's been in space a lot longer than we've been inside. So, yeah. We've been here most days shipping stuff off to people. Real quick, too, I gotta thank everybody. There's been so many people that have been hitting us up and going, hey, can you send us some stuff? Hey, can you send me my pulls? Hey, can I just pay for my pulls and you just hold on to them? Oh my God. I'm not going to go through all the names because there's a ton of people that have done it, but like, thank you so much. If you're just, it was so humbling, this whole experience, watching how everybody is just like, you know, because I mean, it's nerve wracking. We're not an essential business. We're not groceries. We're not anything. But like, the fact that so many of you guys have reached out just to check on me or Deanna, or I'm assuming Abby and Chris and people like that, and Tim and Ryan, Drew, everybody that kind of helps out with making things work out here, and go, hey, are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Are you staying safe? It means the world so much. Drinking Lysol and putting hand sanitizers in my eyes. I mean, the Invader Zim approach is definitely the way to go with it, you know. So, love you too, Court of Nerds. I don't know which one of you that is, but I love all of you, every one of you. What else? What else is going on? Not a whole lot. It just feels really weird, like it's Wednesday, but it doesn't feel like Wednesday. I feel like there should be, you know, hey, John. All the Court of Nerds people, too. But, hey, John. What's up, buddy? Star Wars John. Oh, all the way from England. Oh, Ronald. I have Walking Dead Compendium number 4, but not number 3. Let me know if can I ship things to England? I don't know. You let me know what I can do, or I can hold it on to it. I know you said you'll be stateside soon, so you let me know. Aww. A lot of people have been telling me that. They're like, comic shop's not essential. Craft stores are essential. Auto parts stores are essential. How's a comic shop not essential? And that's what I'm saying too. But at the same time, can't fight City Hall. You guys are 100% essential, Jeff. We're here because you guys want us to be here. That's the big thing. Yeah, we're pushing things out on eBay, sending out things to people. Personal shopping for customers. We can always go live with you if you do want to dig through stuff. Just quick sidebar. If you do want to dig through stuff, if you're like, oh my god, I need to see some old books right now, I can always grab the phone, quick FaceTime, flip the camera, and flip through a box for you. Yeah, other than that, I mean, we're just kind of like, I'm working on pricing books. I'm not being very productive right now, but I just wanted to check in and see how everybody, because yeah, it's weird it being Wednesday, but not having new books, but not seeing everybody that we usually see on Wednesday. Usually right about this time, there's about 15 people in here hanging out, grabbing books. We're chit-chatting about new things that are coming out. We're chit-chatting about new toy lines, Marvel Legends, new comic book lines, the new Batman stuff, with Punchline and with the designer, which has been super cool stuff. So it's weird that like we don't have our normal people. I did order your pops, John. I'm my word, dog. I ordered those pops. So yeah, it's weird to just be in here without everybody. But yeah, we've been coming in most days from 10 to 3 or 4-ish, just trying to make sure that like we're maintaining rhythms, The other thing is, so we're here till about from 10 to 3:30-ish. We go to the storage unit for another 4 hours, pulling books and processing and getting things brought in for here. He ordered some Schitt's Creek, Robert Martin. I hope that's cool that I said so. But yeah, there's pops coming. It's gonna be a whole thing with Funker Pops. Jeff, what did you say? The Joker definitely. Yeah, man. Jeff, anybody that wants things added to their poll. Hey, Pop, how's it going? Everybody who wants things added to their poll, I guarantee you don't message here. This is not a good place to go to tell us what you want added to your polls, because this guy, not reliable to remember things. Everybody knows this. You tell Deanna, you tell Abby, those people are so much more, I got it, I understand. I'm last option because I'll be like, I will remember. What is this, Funko Pop meetup? Fair enough. Holy, 250 pops, Robert? That's awesome. That is impressive. Do you just have a room that like you can't see the walls of, and it's just Funko Pops stacked up all the way around the room? That's 250. That's impressive. But I would love to know, Dan. Like Dan just asked when Funko's releasing the Rogue Pop. Hopefully soon. So we've got that and a Gambit one coming out, and it was really funny because it happened. For people that don't know, Abby is a huge Gambit and Rogue fan, and she was just the day before. She goes, "I'm not gonna buy any more Funko Pops. I've got too many of them as it is. I've got there's way too much going on. I've got way too much of that stuff, and I'd rather do classic figures and comics and stuff. I'm not going to get any more Funko Pops." And the next day they were like, "Hey, here's a Gambit and a Rogue." And she's like, "I'll take them." Because that's what Funko does. They go, "Oh, you think you're done it, do you? Oh, well, here's the thing that you've always wanted ever as a figure. What are you going to do?" Funko's great at doing that. Sam, I would love to, but I'm hustling right now. I'm really slacking right now doing this video and chit-chatting. Though I love to chit-chat with everybody. But, I mean, basically right now what we're doing is here from 10 to 3:30, storage unit from 3:30 to 7-ish, and then go home and list things on eBay until 12, 1 o'clock-ish. I was totally just asking about the pop because everybody else was talking about it. But yeah, we're hopefully going to get some. Well, we are going to get some. I've ordered some. I don't know if that's open for everybody or if it's a Walmart or it's a store exclusive, comic shop exclusive thing. I don't know. Funko knows. Yeah, they really do. You'll be like, I'm done with Funko. I'm just done with it. And they'll be like, what was that? What do you think you said? Oh, here you go. Here's a Funko brand new shiny thing that you need. You have to have it. They're right. I'm waiting for, they came out with the small Galactus, and you know it's just a matter of time. Maybe they've already even announced it that they're going to come out with like a Galactus that's like this big. And they've got me. You know, I mean, I love big giant Galactuses. Galacti. They have eyes everywhere. But yeah, everybody else doing okay. This devolved into a Funko Pop discussion very quickly, but yeah, we're just hanging out doing things here, waiting for, fingers crossed, the 13th. I know everybody, like, I've been saying, oh man, the 13th, it's gonna be here in no time, and everyone's like, don't hold your breath for that date, but like, I'm just hoping, you know, I mean, like, I'm not dead set on that date. I'm not gonna be completely disappointed if that doesn't happen, if we can't open back up that day, but boy, it sure would be nice. It'd be nice to get back to our normal routine, have people come in and do their normal shopping, come and hang out. We bought a ton of stuff in anticipation of like Comic-Cons going on, so the store looks awesome. We've got a bunch of new figures that I've been really slacking on. I need to start taking more pictures and putting them out on Facebook of things that we've gotten in from, because so Diamond is, I don't know if, I'm assuming most people know this already, just because I'm in the industry, but most people probably don't. So Diamond is basically essentially stopped shipping stuff to us until the lockdown is kind of done. And it's not just us. They're stopping shipping to everyone. Which is kind of the way to do it. People are like, well, what do you guys think about that? That's kind of messed up, pulling your revenue. They're pulling our books until you guys can come back in and shop for them, and it takes a giant bill off of our plate every week. So, like, it's a little frustrating. I miss my regular books every week, but I like everybody else does. But at the same time, like, I think that's the smart thing to do, because, you know, I mean, we can't come to your house and deliver them. Like, police are pulling people over and things like that if they just catch you driving around. We can't have you guys come up and do curbside, because if, you know, that's not an option either. We could lose our business license. So the only option basically would be to ship to everybody, and that's what we're doing right now. And that's it's awesome. It's so cool that everybody's, you know, hitting us up and having us ship to them. But I will tell you, it is time consuming to not have just people coming in. Well, I will give people one quick thing that's, I don't know, I'm excited about it. And I've told a couple people about this before. I'm going to show my gross, nasty hat for a second, because I have this pin on it. And if you're not familiar with this character, it is a character called, oh God, what is it? Roman. It's from an old sci-fi movie called Robot Monster. Robot Monster is an icon of old, like, horror, old sci-fi, and literally it was like, well, what do we got? We got to make this movie, and we got to come up with a creature quick. What are we going to do to make this monster? And they came up with a gorilla costume and a diver's helmet. And basically, that's the robot monster that's come to enslave us. So, just saw we will be able to buy digital and get physical copies free later. Does this still... No, it doesn't support the local shops. I mean, it doesn't. That's not an option. I mean, like, it doesn't do anything for us. I saw that, and I get it. People want to keep up on their reads, but yeah, I mean, like, that doesn't do a thing for us. It's going to end up probably hurting the industry quite a bit. You know, not to be a bummer. I'll rant back up to what I was talking about in a second, but yeah, I mean, like, that's probably gonna end up hurting the industry quite a bit. In an industry that's already kind of hurting before this whole close down thing happening. And a lot of shops, I mean, like I said, we've been selling a ton online. Hey Jessica, how are you? Um, yeah, a lot of shops. We work with old stuff. We work with classic comic books and things like that, and have figures and inventory around to make sure that we have other things to sell. So that's what we're doing. We're selling a ton of that kind of stuff. But like, if things go digital, no matter what, there's going to be people that, even if 99% of people come back to their shops, some people aren't going to come back to their shops. They're just going to go, if I can just get it digital, and that's going to walk us down a path towards not having comic shops anymore. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, it's frustrating not to get on that whole thing. Um, Digital comics are like books, yeah, they are fun. Yeah, right, exactly. Stan Lee, the late great Stan Lee said that. But yeah, I mean, that's the frustrating thing with digital, and it's really frustrating that most companies are maintaining that, like, okay, well, Diamond can't ship to you guys. We're not going to release our product. We're just going to maintain the pause to help out the industry. Some of the publishers are just going digital only. It's frustrating, but I mean, I can't tell them what to do, basically. I mean, like, I can vote with my dollars and spend less on people when we come back from this, remembering, going, all right, well, you guys didn't want to maintain, you know, not radio silence, but just kind of like maintaining the pause so that comic book shops can keep up with everybody and stuff. I'm going to put the music back on because it's quiet in here. So you guys are coming for a walk with me. So like the companies that aren't maintaining the pause, it's frustrating, but I mean, like, ultimately they kind of hold all the cards. So all we can do is just kind of react and do what we can to sell. Oh, secret backroom stuff. Hold on. Our music, little secret that most people actually know, but all of our music that we play in here is just on an old smartphone. So we're just listening to Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. I don't know if everybody saw that. It's super great. They do every song that they do as a punk rock cover of old songs. So that's usually what we're listening to in here. And the only problem is, since it's an old phone, it'll just kind of stop. What I was saying, though, back before we were talking about the industry and the frustratingness of that, because we're going to come back, I mean, like, we are here hustling so that we can come back, So does this bother everyone when I don't wear a hat? Because I hear that from a lot of people. They're like, I am not used to seeing, like, they think that I'm bald underneath my hat. I do have hair. I know, right? It's quickly growing gray with these stoppages and things like that. But, I have it for now. So what I was saying, though, is we were talking about Robot Monster, and I'm super excited about this. So there's a company called Hop Toys, Hoptoys, who are coming out with officially licensed Robot Monster figures. They had a store version where you can buy them. It was all through Kickstarter. There was a store version that you could buy where you got a retail pack of them and sell through the store. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, it's obscure, but boy, that's a cool thing. But then there was also, I was like, okay, well, that's a retail 10-pack. If you bought 50, you could get your very own store exclusive. So I asked a few people if they'd be interested, and a couple people got behind me, and for the price point and everything, it was super easy to do. We're getting our own store exclusive figure. I'm going to do more posts about this later. This is just kind of an extra throw into, like, hey, there's other things that are happening beyond coronavirus, like, past this. Like, once we get past this, there's going to be a lot of cool things. We're going to have our own store exclusive figure. It was supposed to be out this month, but they're all getting made in China, so they are back up. All the factories are back up making toys again. But I don't know how much of a halt that's going to take on things. It probably won't be out again or out here until May, June-ish, but we are going to have our own exclusive Tardys figure. I'll put up pictures actually after this video just to show everybody what I'm talking about. So our store exclusive, basically, if you're not familiar, you can always Google the image to Robot Monster, but it's a big gorilla costume and a diver's helmet on the top. And the promo poster looks like the pin on my hat where it has a skull in the diver's helmet. So there's that whole thing, the skull in the diver's helmet, and then the monkey body. It's going to be 13 inches tall. It's going to be pretty sizable. And our exclusive, what's going to make it exclusive, is it's going to have a glow-in-the-dark skeleton painted over the figure. So we're going to have like a glow-in-the-dark, basically a Scareglow version of Robot Monster. So not only the skull will glow, but the whole body will glow with the skeleton pattern. Super excited for it. I can't wait to see what this looks like. These guys, they are getting officially licensed stuff of old like horror and sci-fi monster creature feature type things. They're getting the licenses to do all these characters. And it's super cool to see them having these creatures and having figures for them for once. Yeah, very, very cool. Like, anybody that knows, oh wow, my phone is just catching up to a bunch of stuff. So apparently it was not giving my my messages. But to everybody, if you're watching this video and I have not gotten back with you, it's because my phone just updated and I did not realize that you wrote me. Hey Matt, I hope that you are doing better. Like Matt, well, we saw you right before everything closed down, but I hope everything's going well. You know, Rich, how you doing today, buddy? Yeah. Anybody else want to cover anything? Like, anybody want to see anything in the store? Feel free to message us. Feel free to go, hey, can you go live with me real quick? I want to go through some books. Hey, can you just get on and show me what you got in stock for action figures right now? Or like, hey, I like horror stuff. I know you guys aren't open, but I want to help you out. Can I grab a Pinhead figure or a Freddy Krueger figure or whatever? You know, like, we're always up for that. Above and beyond that, I mean, like, I'm just pimping right now, but everybody be safe out there. Like, try and stay away from large crowds. The sooner that we can plateau these numbers and start shrinking them back in Michigan, the sooner that we can get open, the sooner we can get back to normal. That's the thing that's just frustrating, is it seems like it's taking forever to get back to normal. But, I mean, like, it's coming. It might seem like it's taking a long time, but it is coming, you know? So, yeah, I mean, like, just try and stay away. Try not to contract anything else, you know? Like, try and stay away from large crowds of people. Like, I drive past, like, Meijer and Costco and stuff like that, and there is no shortage of people in those places. Like, I've been shopping at a little local place, and my local butcher, run by one of my customers, helps out at. That's where I go get all my meat at. I go to small stores where, like, there's a Save-A-Lot 2 minutes from my house, and I go in there, and there'll be 3 people maybe wandering around. So stay away from those crowds of people, and hopefully we can start getting these numbers back to a point where we can just kind of, like, I mean, be cautious about it, but at the same time open back up, because it's nerve-wracking to not be able to leave your house, to not go anywhere. And some people, I mean, like, we've only been closed up for a week where we couldn't have people in the store. Some people are going on like 3 and 4 weeks. Like, if you want your favorite restaurant to come back, if you want all your favorite stores to come back, just stay home, stay away from people. And if you know, like, don't make any extra risks of going out if you can help it, you know, because once these numbers start cutting back, then they'll go, all right, well, we're on the right track finally, you know, so then we can get back to normal a little bit. But I'll do posts more. I'll do more videos if people want me to. And like I said, if you need to chit chat, I got no problems with that either. I'm here most days for at least a couple hours working on things. Oh, also, one more quick, like, hey, if you need things, we can ship to you. We can always do personal shopping. Like, you don't have to go Facebook Live with us or anything. A bunch of our customers, and I thank you all so much for doing this, have just sent us lists of stuff they're looking for. Hey, I need as many issues of Spectacular Spider-Man as you got, or I need these. Oh, Deanna just said she just sold a couple of Walking Dead graphic novels to somebody who called in. So, hey, Carl, how you doing? From the other side of the state. Are you staying safe, Carl? Like, Carl's over, not in Detroit, but over in that area where it's just crazy. No, But what I was going to say is if you shoot us a list of stuff you're looking for, when I'm at the storage unit too, I can go through and look at our stock there. I can look through our stock at the store, and I am wheeling and dealing right now. So if there's a bunch of books that good, I'm glad to hear, Carl. I hope you're safe. I hope everybody on the other side of the state is doing okay. There's a ton of people that we know over there that drive over here and shop periodically, like once every 2-3 weeks. Angela, I think you're right there with a lot of people. Like, a lot of people need a Tardys fix, and a lot of people need stuff, but right now it's just kind of, we got to just wait, I was going to say too, this is undisclosed date, unfigured out date or whatever, but when we do open back up, we're going to open back up with sales the entire week. We're going to have promotions. We're going to have, I'm going to unload anything that I've gotten shipped from the retailers in the last couple months, via posters or free comic books or buttons or anything else that we might have extras laying around, and get ready, because we're just going to dump free stuff on you as hard as we can. Hey Devin, how you doing? Hey Rob Kessel, how's it going? Mail subscription, let me know what you need. I could, sure, absolutely. We can mail to you, no problemo. Yeah, but what I was saying is, like, once we get open back up, we plan on doing as much as we can for you guys. Because seriously, you guys have saved our butts hardcore. Making sure that we're doing okay, making sure that your books are being paid for and things like that. A lot of customers have called and just been like, hey, give me $100 gift card and just throw it on my card just to make sure that we're taken care of. It means more than the world to us. It means the universe to us. It means all of comic books combined to us, that you guys care enough about us to just make sure we're okay. Steve, no, not really. Since you guys just got him last week, you got some time with him. Anybody who got previews already, I'm assuming it'll be coming soon. What we're figuring out things.
If they need the digital code, we can get it to them.
Oh yeah, Deanna just said to me too, if you need the digital code too, we can always send you over the digital code for like a digital preview, so you can go through the catalog too. So sweet Sam, I really appreciate it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna plan this right, where like everybody's gonna be like, we're gonna be able to open the doors, and everybody's gonna get that stimulus check, and everybody's gonna get their taxes back, and everybody's gonna get, all their, like, it'll be stacks upon stacks, and everybody will just be like, whatever you guys need, I need this things. Wishful thinking, all these Comic-Cons got canceled. Oh, thanks, Dan. I appreciate it, man. That's the other thing too, is if you know somebody who sets up at shows, especially like crafters and stuff like that, artists and things, those people, we've got a store, we can mail stuff. We've got a bunch of old things, we're sending out things and stuff. Hit up your friends too that do crafting things, that do comic book art, commission a friend and be like, hey, what could you do me cool? Could you do me a cool Batman sketch for, what does it cost? Like, a lot of people could really use the cash right now, that really lean heavily on Comic-Cons. Emerald City got canceled. All of our local ones got canceled. Motor City got postponed. Indianapolis got postponed. Like, with our conventions that we're not doing, and Free Comic Book Day being postponed and stuff like that, we're probably going to be taking a pretty big financial hit, but at the same time, then no expenses. But a lot of people, like I said, if they're an artist and stuff, they don't have any. That's their bread and butter, So, if you don't know any artists and you're like, hey, what artists are great, hit me up. Let me know what you're looking for, and I can get you some names. There's a couple of guys: Andy Budnick, Kevin West, Roger Scholes. Which it's Roger. Most people that shop here have at least met Roger once or twice. He helps out with Free Comic Book Day. He did our 40 years of Tardys T-shirt. It is Roger's birthday today. So if you did not wish Roger yet a happy birthday, get a hold of him, call him an obscenity, and wish him a happy birthday, and he will appreciate it so much. instead of buying TP, buy art. I mean, like, does not everybody not have enough toilet paper yet? Like, I keep seeing, like, I'll pop into Save a Lot or something, you know, once every couple weeks, and I talk to the managers and stuff, and they're like, yeah, every single time we get it in, just people just pull everything off the wall. Jeremy DeWitt's a great artist too. Yeah, I mean, like, especially anything if you're into like 80s pop culture type stuff. He's a giant He-Man nerd. I just saw some customs that he did for a friend of the store, Justin Justice Carey, of him and his wife, that are they're super awesome. They made He-Man versions of him and his wife, and they're really, really cool. So yeah, I mean, he does great work too. Where was I going? Oh, yeah. So really, are people still like not able to find toilet paper? Like, why can't we get toilet paper back in stock? Like, this is a horrible, horrible thing. I'd love to look through previews. We'll get you a code, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just message the store and we'll get you the code to go through previews and stuff. So, I guess that's about it. I got to get back to work. I got some more stuff that I got to mail out to people. I got some more books that I'm pricing, and I'm going to take a bunch more pictures of stuff online and, or stuff in store and get it online. So yeah, Mo2 Joe, how you doing, buddy? See, Joe found some toilet paper this morning. He's good. He's pooping comfortably. Let's see. Anything else? Again, you don't have to just chit-chat with here. Dan, our shelves are emptied at Plain Meal Walmart Daily. I believe it, man. Like, it's ridiculous. Michael, awesome. Just call me whenever. You know, I've got that creepy set aside for you. I'm still looking for things. So, Office Max, he hit up an Office Max for toilet paper for people that couldn't see it. That is ingenuity. Is it, Joe, is it toilet paper, or are you just using like reams of paper to use the bathroom? Is that what's going on? Yeah, it says no paper cuts on your butt. I bought a bidet. Fair enough. I mean, that works. I've been listening to Free Beer and Hot Wings every day, so since the doors have been closed, we don't have to worry about listening to super PC things, so we've been listening to Free Beer and Hot Wings in here with the doors closed, and yeah, they were, like, all the guys on the show are like, we all bought bidets, and they're awesome. I'm like, well, I guess that eliminates the need for toilet paper, so that works. Alright, well, I guess I'll wrap this thing. Get a hold of me if you need anything, until they tell us that, like, unless it comes down that we just are locked inside and we can't leave the house, which I guess is a possibility. I'm hoping that it's not anytime soon. Like, I hope that they don't decide to do that, because that would be a super bummer. But unless they tell us that we are locked in and we cannot leave, we'll be popping in here. The doors are locked. You can't come in. We're closed. I mean, we're not open for business. We're closed, but we'll be mailing stuff off. We'll be personal shopping. We'll be doing what we can to make sure that you guys are taken care of. We love everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Keep your sanity, and hopefully it's only another couple of weeks. And if it's not another couple of weeks, hopefully the rest of the time goes soon, or goes fast, so that we can get back to normal. And like I said, the only way that we're going to do that is if we all just kind of maintain the pause of don't go shopping, don't go out and get together, don't have coronavirus parties, which I heard is the thing right now. Just try and stay away from people, you know, and that's the big thing. And then we can all get back together again. So, all right, everybody, that's all I got. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Everybody, once the coronavirus gets cleared and everything, and we don't have to worry about social distancing, anybody who wants a hug can come on in for a hug. Or if you don't want a hug, just say, don't touch me. I'll talk to everybody soon. Take care.